Like the video and subscribe right now, and doggo will teach you how to get a good rest. Princess, I have come for you, but I'm a prince. Lost set of house keys and car keys. If found, please return to 520 Hefner Avenue 30329. I usually get home after 5 p.m. Duck, 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 duck. This girl at work. Her dog died. I was texting with her. I meant to send I'm sorry. My ducking phone has a seizure and sends this. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. Duck. Who doesn't belong? Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Bill Cosby, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, the rest only come when you're sleeping. What's your favorite porn? Just wondering. The one with your mom in it. My mom died when I was 3. Please share the link. Would love to see her. I have 0 friends. But it's okay. Because I have a lot of strangers. It's 2023, and I still can't get over Paris Hilton kissing this woman's belly thinking she was pregnant. We recommend avoiding general and often dehumanizing the labels such as the poor, the mentally ill, the French, the disabled, the college educated. Instead, use wording such as people with mental illnesses, and use these descriptions only when clearly relevant. Well, I think that's enough internet for me today. The story of the world's richest dog involves a shocking number of Shrek's parties. Some bitch, my boyfriend is 6 feet 4 inches and a bodybuilder, he'll kick your ass. What you gonna do? Me. My therapist, do you think you're having Shreks with so many random men to fill a hole in your life? Me, well, 2 holes, if we are being honest. Please stop tagging this joke with well 3. I would never put a penis in my mouth. Pro tip, select the corn dog that the rat is sitting on because it will be the warmest. My penis died. Can I bury it in your ass? How do you report someone who makes money under the table? You shut the duck up, that's how. I think this was from a parody account. However, I agree. Student loans got you down. Now hiring. When you spend 3000 years in hypersleep traveling to a distant star, only to wake up at the destination and be greeted by a full human civilization because they invented a faster spaceship 50 years after you left. Malaha. You can't see me. John Cena. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? Porn addiction. In 1985, a black bear found and ate $15 million worth of cocaine. There was probably about 5-minute window before he died where he was the most dangerous apex predator on any ducking continent. Cocaine bear. Dad, what did you do to get mom to love you? She believed in astrology shit, so I would text her at hours like 11:11, so she would think it was destiny. Ducking legend. Guy goes to Mexico to kill himself, spends week doing coke and banging hookers, decides to keep living. $2,000 spent on a trip to Mexico, a cab ride, a seedy hotel room, excessive amount of cocaine, and hooker orgies legitimately saved a man's life. How you know if a bitch really wet or it's a yeast infection? Put her panties in the microwave. If a loaf of bread pop out, voila. I can never unsee this, and now neither will you. 15 pro tips for Genshin Impact you need to know. Genshin Impact is a game players could lose themselves in 4 weeks, so here are a few tips to help make the experience more straightforward. They can grind domains, hunt down chests, play with friends, climb the spiral abyss, follow side/main quests, cook, mine, or just purely explore. It can be a lot at first, so here are some tips we've discovered 30+ adventure ranks into the game that we wish we knew way back at the start. The age of consent is 18 years old. Our 6-year-old handed us a note. His teacher had called my wife and I in for an emergency meeting. We asked our son if he had any idea why, and he said, "She didn't like a drawing I did." We went in the next day. His teacher pulled the drawing below out and said, "I asked him to draw his family and he drew this. Would you mind explaining?" "Not at all," my wife said. "Family vacation. We were snorkeling in Roatan. This little Filipino girl, at age of 11, couldn't afford a pair of running shoes for her school race. So she made them herself, using plastic and tape, and even drew a Nike logo on it. After her story went viral, Nike's CEO traveled all the way to the Philippines and visited her in person in order to sue her for $200,000, claiming copyrights infringement. I want to extract the eggs from your ovaries and take the milk from your honkers and mix them together to make an omelette. At what temperature do you become gender solid? You wanna see my balls? Uno, what the duck? You wanna see my cock? Let me guess, you are going to send me a chicken? Can't wait to gamble today. Literally shaking. That's called dedication. That's called an addiction. Buddy, I've been gambling every day for 20 plus years. It's all I think about, and I still haven't gotten addicted, so doubt it's happening. Cow caught casually eating snake in outback Australia. I'm confused as to how the food chain works in Australia. Inmate claims he was choked by deputies for smiling in his mugshot. Claims, bruh, he getting choked in the pickle mayo. If he ejaculates semen, it's because his body is full of toxins and he has had too many sexual partners. Men are not supposed to have semen, it's unclean. Vegan men with few Shrek's partners ejaculate fresh water. Find a virgin man and leave these McDonald's eating thoughts alone. Stay woke. What? Dad shaves his daughter's hair for bullying a girl with cancer. Thank God she didn't make fun of a pregnant girl. Shooting star spotted by homeless person wishing for food, actually billionaire going to space for fun. Your mom gets a new boyfriend. Panic. He's a gamer. Calm. He's the guy who beat you at Halo 12 years ago and said he's gonna duck your mom. Panic. Cute girl exposed in tank top. You know the Shreks was good when the goosebumps on your dick won't go away a whole month later. You can just be drunk at work, nobody checks. I work at a daycare. I'm tasked with keeping 4 to 6 infants, less than 12 months old, alive for 10 hours. Now they won't notice. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Richard Branson. How airplanes fly. This will be a portrait of all the men in our family. When I was 5, my dog passed away. God takes the good souls early, Grandma said. She's now a healthy 100-year-old. Wait. Jesus, I can turn water into wine. Professor X. Sounds great for parties, but not sure we need. Security guard. Drops dead. Jesus, humans are 60% water. Woman went on 6 dates a week to save on food. I didn't buy groceries for 2 years. Touch me like you touch your controller. Throws her against the wall. We don't do NFTs. If you see a cyanide and happiness NFT, that wasn't us. If you bought a cyanide and happiness NFT, you got scammed. Also lol. Don't know why you had to add the also lol at the end there. Shouldn't glorify vulnerable people being scammed. NFT bros losing money is funnier than any of our comics. When you try to figure out why your headphones won't work, but then you hear moaning on the Bluetooth speaker downstairs. Then you go downstairs to do some explanation, but you catch stepmom and sees doing a threesome with your dad, and you remember you don't have any Bluetooth speakers. Then you join in, and remember you're high on acid, and you're casually raping your dog in front of your whole family at Christmas time. Western Australian Emergency Services searching 1,400 kilometers of highway for a lost radioactive capsule. What is this cylinder-shaped magnetic item? Found it at the side of the road. For some reason it's always warm. $50 is for monthly sub. $80 is for video of any length. You choose the scenario. Alright sweetie, I'm gonna report you to IRS. Have a nice time. Blocked. Bye. Did you actually call Ducking Taxes Service, you ducking virgin? I'm being audited. I hope you are happy, you ducking virgin. Loser cunt. No girl wants to touch you anyway. Thanks for ruining my income. Hope you feel better now, you worthless virgin. Where were you yesterday? There was nobody else to cover your shift. I'm sorry. I was becoming a father yesterday. Oh really? I'm happy for you. Boy or girl? We'll tell you in 9 months. You're fired. How do you top your sub? Blocked, blocked, blocked. You're all blocked, none of you are free of sin. What would you do if a couple asked you to be their third? Are you up to it, and why? Depends on who's asking. Like if it was some very attractive cool couple, maybe I'd entertain it. But if it was an annoying couple like my wife and her boyfriend, count me out. While most kids were playing video games or on social media, this 14-year-old future businesswoman sold Slim Jim meat sticks and other snacks at the finish line of a Thanksgiving 5,000 run. Local news covered the story, and now she's serving a 2-year sentence for federal tax evasion. Just realized that my boyfriend never asked me to be his girlfriend, and we never established that we are dating. We just live together and have a baby together, but we don't have an anniversary or anything. Oh my god, are we dating? Is it too late to ask what are we? What if we are just friends? I just asked him if we are dating, and he said we just bros and hit his chest with his fist, then peace signed me. The inside of your butt is warm enough to hard boil an egg. Oh no, I'm not falling for this one again. What? When your priorities are different. I wanted to take a picture of the view on the highway, but took this couple passing by instead. They must be resting comfortably. This is the traditional food in my country. But Carol, the plate is empty. I know. Yelled downstairs, mom. Dad's home, she did not find it as funny as I did. Cremated remains. How did you and your husband meet? This is actually pretty funny. My first cousin, and very good friend at that time, married my husband's best friend. I was 14 when she got married, and we lived next door to them. And my husband would come over and end up at our house every day playing ball, etc. He was 22. My husband and I became best friend over the years, and we ended up married 3 years later. I was 17, my husband 25. My dad and mom loved Keith to death, and they agreed to let us marry rather than burn. My husband got saved during this time, and my dad discipled him over those years. It was all the Lord. Me, I don't understand why my asshole always hurts. Also me. Random facts that sound fake but aren't, shared by this Twitter account. In 2014, a Russian man was attacked by a bear. Unable to fight off the bear, Igor Vorozbitsin faced certain death. However, his life was spared when his daughter called his mobile and Justin Bieber's Baby began to play. The bear became suddenly distressed and immediately ran away. What is population of Jupiter? 60,802, 2021. Don't mind us, just a father-daughter scrolling Tinder. She, Alice, 21. He, Michael, 40. We are up for a threesome or anything casual. When the food runs out, we'll still have each other. Relieved plus vomiting equals. All I see is the emoji giving head to Shrek. What's your silly Fortnite name? First name, your favorite candy. Middle name, time your parents leave for work. Last name, your home address. This high school was strategically designed to make it harder for a potential mass shooter. They are literally designing schools like maps in FPS games. Hot water mixed with vinegar and baking soda to cups of Coca-Cola, a dishwashing tablet and half a lemon. Swirl it for 3 minutes. Place the pan in the solution for 45 minutes. I then brushed it with a toothbrush. I rinsed it and it still looked the same. So I went and bought a new one. The cartoons I watched as a kid may explain why I'm into gingers. Remember, Kevin McCallister could have phoned the police at any time. He was a child who had accidentally been left alone. One call and he would have been safe. But it was never about safety. He was hunting those men. He wanted them to die. It was fun for him. He enjoyed it. Drake's wife. Drake's wife trainer. This plant-based alternative promises to help high schoolers quit vaping. This Elmo arrived in the mail like someone in the Sesame Street Mafia was trying to send a message. Featured comment. Lily Bell. Girlfriend. Babe roast me. Boyfriend. Roasts. Girlfriend. Gets upset. Boyfriend. Wait, this whole operation was your idea.